This is Muhammad.
This bout is skipped.
The fans are... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Which fighter will say no mas? And a nice left hook. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two.
And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Which who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
miss with that hook. Try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. That left hook missed. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Only catching air with that hook. Can't connect with that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. And that body shot.
I'm doing all this. I can't even see my screen.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3.
I don't even see my screen. Just gotta be the work on that time.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They both want the knockout. No rest for the weary. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Both men step back for just a moment. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This is a high-octane battle. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell for round 5.
My
See if
screen
they can
keep
shake
going
off
black.
the cobwebs after a disastrous
I don't even know how I'm winning.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he scores with the counter. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Vega there.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. If there's anyone that can... The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. So
Let's start the sixth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good punch. Missing with the left hook. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. A perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And that jab just missed with the left hand. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That punch lands. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... Oh, right there! Ooh, Klitschko is on the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Even I've got to see that.